Yeah, has anybody been the recipient of a deathbed confession? 1-855-BERT Show. This thread was going on TikTok and I think Twitter also, and it was crazy the other day.
Great minds think alike, because Cassie and I both saw this and submitted it. So specifically for nurses. And I saw the tweet, nursing school doesn't prepare you for the number of elderly patients who will casually confess to decades-old murders.
Damn.
And I'm like, it just takes one call. It just takes one call.
Right. All right. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a nurse, but a deathbed confession. So there you are. It's like their last breath. And they're like, some people I think that I read about on Friday just had to get it off their chest before they went to heaven. Right? 1-855-BERT Show.
Cassie?
So these and it runs the gamut. So, and trigger warning, if death makes you feel some kind of way, a lot of these obviously are about death. So Lord Kimbote says the amount of old Finnish men who get drunk and weep about the time they killed a child while they were a mercenary in Africa is surprising.
What? Whoa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Walter Houston said, I've had 2 murderers confess to me. One was an inmate that was getting eaten up by guilt. The other was a deathbed confession. The police found the body right where he said it was. Really, really sad. And then Fendom Love Goddess says, my uncle confessed to me how he killed the guy who assaulted his girlfriend when he was 15. And then she was in jail later with a woman who killed her police chief husband. So it's insane the amount. I guess people just need to get it off their chest before they pass on.
And some of them, though, murder is not funny. Let's go ahead. And I feel like I need to say that.
Well, it depends how the murder is done. Like, if somebody got stabbed with a kazoo, I think that's kind of funny.
No murder is funny.
I mean, no.
You have to really hate
slide
somebody.
whistle?
No.
That would be funny.
You gotta be strong.
And be strong.
But this one tweet, I used to work in a care home, and this sweet 100-year-old woman looks up from her lunch and says, we hid the body out back behind the house.
Oh, my
And then casually
God.
goes back to eating her egg salad sandwich.
Really?
Ethel, what the hell? You can't
She's a
eat egg
G.
salad after you've confessed to murder.
Now, some of these, again, the nurses are like, we're not really sure if it was a dementia thing or if it's real, but it's certainly real to them. And then others were saying, yeah, we just thought she had dementia. She confessed, and then the cops came in and she wasn't lying.
See, yeah. So I was like, they exist. And as I was reading through the thread, I'm like, man, it's a lot of people. And that was one of the questions I wanted. Remember when we used to do questions for God? Like when you got there, what you wanted to ask him?
Yeah.
You can ask him anything. And mine was, how many murderers did I come across?
Oh, my God.
Because, there's a lot of cold cases out there. So it's like, there's people out there who have never been found guilty or caught.
Would you want to know the number or you want to know the exact person?
Oh, yeah. You got to show me the face.
The
Like,
exact person.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like projector on a cloud. I need the projector on a cloud so I can look up there and you can flash all the faces of the murderers I randomly came across.
Yeah, so then I could have been like, oh my God, I took my DoorDash order from that guy. I smiled, looked him in the eye, and said, thank you. He murdered people after that.
Probably gave him advice. You don't
Yeah,
know what
like,
you
if
did.
we made friends.
Any others? Or?
Cassie?
Yeah, there was a surprising number. What stuck out to me, the number of people talking about basically mutiny and turning on their commanding officers. And that actually happened to my grandfather, who was a captain in the Army, and his team shot him in the back. But this one, he survived. But this one says, I was a nurse and it was my grandfather who confessed to killing his commanding officer in the Austrian-Hungarian Army in World War I. He shot him in the back during a battle because he was a bad man who was going to get a lot of people killed. And there was another one saying like the whole, squadron didn't agree with the captain's idea and the orders to go into a certain area because it was going to get everyone killed. So they killed him too, and they pulled straws to do it to see who was going to do it.
These are like right out of a movie here, man. Mm-hmm. Who you ordered the code red? That kind of thing. Damn.
That's crazy.
So nobody's calling to confess?
Nah.
Oh, man. I tried to schedule it too because I know when nurse shifts are.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure it out.
I would think that grandparents with their grandkids, like right before they go, just start rattling it all off.
Oh, don't do that to your grandkids.
I know, right?
God,
The last
like,
piece of
Heavy.
baggage.
yes, tell it to the police before you get to the deathbed so the family can have some comfort.
The Bert Show.